because I don't have to have my one monitor full screening Discord anymore, I can actually advertise the stream real quick. I leave the window and it just everything dies visual wise.
I'm also having a really laggy window, which I'm really worried about now.
I don't know. It might just be the intro, because I've played the first 2 chapters of Path of Radiance on this computer before. But the one thing I didn't fix is the fact that this, and then let me. Oh dear. Boom. Oh dear. Okay, so let's actually start this. There's no save file for this game. Aperoid, should we create a save file? I don't know. I think we can speedrun this. Just a thought.
I am...
Okay, so extras.
I'm having a rather massive problem where...
Oh, it'll actually let me use my freaking... Cool, so I don't even have to use this thing. I went out of my way to find where my Wii controller in my room was for this game. Hold up just a moment. Let me rejoin the call because I think it might be me messing up, but I can no longer hear Aperoid.
Okay, it should be fine now, I think.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Which save file are we going to use? The most important question of the stream. Load Fire Emblem Path of Radiance? Yes.
Well, not up.
Yes. So, we're loading it. Okay, so, actually, really quickly, I need to jump into the fact that, there's a really big mistranslation here. Oh.
Okay, well, it's cutting less. I think.
Let me do this. Share screener window.
Matilda.
Yo.
Okay, good.
Right now I'm changing the stream quality. It just doesn't want to open up the fact that, hey, I have Dolphin ready.
And I hope...
There we go. So now you should be able to see it and hear me. So are we gonna do... I'm gonna do normal. Just because it is a translation error, and it's actually supposed to be normal, hard, and lunatic, I think it was. Part 1, Silver-Haired Maiden.
Where?
You are cutting in and out like crazy. Hold up, let me see if,
Find anything?
Not yet, sir. No.
Someone's gotta be here. Keep looking.
Sir. We're wasting our time. There's no one here.
I know I heard something.
Hush, Yune. Please, don't cry. If they hear you, you'll give us away.
Who's there?
Is it the Dawn Brigade?
No, it was just a bird.
Thought we didn't see you?
Look, silver hair.
If it's the fortune teller, we'll be heroes. Without her, the Dawn Brigade is nothing.
Oh, the general's going to love this.
Sir.
Listen up, class. If you don't want to get hurt, don't struggle.
He's not alone!
we good?
Got you now.
Good job, Micaiah. Let's go.
Right. Yune!
Dolphin can tell when I don't have it immediately popped up. That is something. Something must have happened to him. Don't worry, he'll be here. Hey, I have an idea. Micaiah, why don't you use your farsight to see when Leonardo will arrive? Edward, you know that's not how it works. I foresee some things, but I don't get to choose what I see. I was just teasing. Still, Leonardo's never late. Something must have... Help! Someone, please help us! Bandits! Bandits are attacking the town! Run away! Who knows what the brutes will do if they catch you? Where's the Imperial Occupation Army this time? How can they keep the peace when they're nowhere to be found? Who, the Begnion soldiers? They don't care a lick about us. We lost the war and they won. We're nothing to them. They're only interested in chasing down the Dawn Brigade. They let the real scoundrels run wild and brutalize us. They're worse than useless. We'd be glad to help you. Just find some place to hide and leave those bandits to us. And don't worry about us. We happen to be members of that same Dawn Brigade that the Begnion troops are so interested in. What? Really? You guys are in the Dawn Brigade? Wow, my friends and I talk about you all the time. You? But you're just children. Oh, how Dana's fallen. Children forced to fight and steal for the good of the poor. But we can't bite the rogues, so we'll take you up on your offer. Please, be careful. They'll slice clean through you if they can. Listen up, you louts. This town is nothing but idiot kids and drooling graybeards. Steal everything you can. Yoon, it's dangerous here. Go find someplace safe for now. Okay, so sacrifice and shove, light and a herb. Damn, there are a lot of weapon types in this game. My controller's playing games with me right now. Nope, my controller's just broke midstream. Okay, cool. Never mind. I don't know what's going on. Let me rejoin this. Feel like my computer's in a bad mood right now. Something's just telling me. That, and I also have this going, which I don't need to have going on any end. I can close out of all this and this. Let me close out of everything that's not Dolphin Steam or Discord. Okay, so we're 50. My controller's playing games with me. My controller's fighting with me here. Hello, Aperoid, you there? I'm still connecting. Okay, can I hear you? This game is fighting.
Okay, second.
Okay. So this game is fighting me every step of the way as far as...
I think our call is at least stable.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna grab another control. Okay, I guess we're actually using this now. I'm okay. So Radiant Dawn's fighting me every step of the way. I had to grab the second controller of the night already.
These, okay. But at the same time,
Ha ha ha, a pretty girl like you will fetch a pretty penny for me. Now be a good girl and come to Papa. She's speaking the language of Serenades. What did you say? That better not have been an insult, you. Huh?
the is it's a there's one of which is, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
The you can use Radiant Dawn can run completely off a GameCube input. So if you had a Wii input, like, or if you have a Wii controller set, off, and then run off that control scheme, and it should be fine.
All right. Bet. We got that. Okay. Grid thickness all the way up because I personally like seeing the grid thickness. This didn't happen in the menus, this is only happening on map. What? Oh no. It's just slightly inclining to the right.
Have you tried inputting, making an input in that?
In what way?
That direction.
So
Stream and just. It's like, because then I might 100% of the time do the stream where I do hear you the entire time, only it's like a 30-second delay. This is absolutely less than ideal.
Edward's gonna get a critical.
You know, earlier I actually test run the first chapter, and I got like 4 out of 4 random crits out of like 5 attacks. It was ridiculous.
Oh my god. Enemy phase.
Enemy phase. Notice how the enemy phases are not painful.
Yet.
Or like map only. Like map only enemy phases, that is.
True. I feel like there's a reason these bandits aren't really moving all that much yet.
I don't recall Wait a fucking minute. I'm hearing you 100% of the time. This is completely wrong.
We're starting to pick up again. Now the only issue is
Okay.
my slightly sloping to the right.
Do you just have a GameCube controller inputted?
I have both controllers inputted. Let me try.
Turn off the Wii one,
I'm gonna just rip the batteries
or
out.
just set that to none, and you'll.
It's not letting me change it because I have a Wii game open, but if I unplug if I take the batteries out of the controller, it'll work.
That's not what I meant. What I meant is the Dolphin config.
Oh.
I meant if you turn off the Wii controller in the Dolphin config.
Oh no,
I didn't know you were. I didn't actually know you were using a real one.
Yeah. Just took the batteries out of it. Should be fine. Micaiah.
Yeah, from my experience, I just like use my POR configuration, and that works perfectly fine.
I wasn't under the influence that I could actually do that. Every time I've tried to play Radiant Dawn before, I've actually had to use Wii controls. So.
I do remember having the exact same issues, but yeah, you're wrong.
Leonardo, how did you find us? A little bird told me. Yours, in fact. What were you two thinking taking on these bandits alone? That's beyond reckless. I'm sorry, Leonardo. We couldn't just leave the helpless villagers to these monsters. Please, help us fight them.
He is especially right because if the way the hard mode works is the weapon triangle is disabled and being able to check enemy ranges is disabled. Not to mention the enemies are a little harder. So as a result, Edward goes from good to kind of really problematic because the bandits can actually hit him.
Alright, I'm reopening the game real quick just so I can actually disable my Wii controller since we're however far in as far as having all these issues.
Oh, that's what you mean. There's also a battle save thing. It's not quite a suspend. It's more like it's more like a save state.
Noted.
Easy and normal. It's basically a save state that if you load, it actually redoes the RNG, which means you can reset the game and get a better level up.
Fair enough.
Or it's like a completely legitimate way of doing it, but on hard mode it does the normal suspend bookmarks.
Okay. That makes sense. Alright. First things
But no,
first.
this game does not have like extra content because you play hard mode.
No, it's just nothing.
There is New Game Plus content, but I'm purposely decided for you not to do that.
Yeah. One hit from Edward. And Edward's killing people. Player phase. Okay, so just because it's possible Edward's gonna crit this guy, I'm gonna try and get Micaiah any XP.
Micaiah, you could always go the speedrun route of rescuing the Lord around, but now we're gonna train her.
No, we gotta train her. For now, at
She
least.
is a even though she is, it's like she's called the Light Mage, so you would think she's like a oh, actually that's a very important thing to note. So in the previous game, right, they mages were able to use three types of anima, and the calves, even though they weren't named different lines, were basically different classes for each of the weapon. Mages also have their own class line. So there's wind mages, there's thunder mages, and there's fire mages. This also applies to sages, and this game's third tiers, which we will talk about sometime soon.
Whenever we actually start using them.
Which is going to be a long time.
I believe it. Oh no, Edward's gonna die, yo. What are we gonna do?
I got a solution for you. Use sacrifice.
That sounds like a plan.
Or at least for this map. It's funny because something very interesting to note is healing items in this game. Because so in your traditional Fire Emblem, right? You have, for all intents and purposes, 2
Vulneraries
healing.
and elixirs.
You have vulneraries and elixirs. Both are 3 uses. One does 10 HP and one does all HP.
Yeah.
So this game has herbs, vulneraries, concoctions, and vulneraries. Vulneraries work the exact same. They're 3 uses. But then we have herbs, which are 10 uses that heal, or 10, essentially a 10 use vulnerary, so it heals for 10. Then you have vulneraries, which are 8 uses and heal for 20. Then you have concoctions that are 6 uses that heal for 40, and then you have elixirs, which are 3 uses that heal for all.
Yeah.
And they're not expensive.
Fair enough. No matter the manner of man, the goddess judges with an even hand. Boom.
Poetry.
Finally got some Micaiah kills going.
Yes.
Probably shouldn't have wasted a vulnerary then. When I have heard.
I'm sorry, wasted. Well, you're not wasting them because you're not wasting them at all. But the whole thing with sacrifice is that basically Micaiah can get some XP, and then a healer can heal her for more XP.
True. Which means we should have a level 2 Micaiah by the end of chapter 1.
Which pretty much means once you have a staff user, you can kind of double whammy for experience on free turns.
Yeah. That's true. HP, strength, and speed on Edward's first level. Something tells me this is not
Edward is like he's basically this game's version of POR Pathway's Void, in that both of them start out alright, but they have a very good chance to either snowball really well or snowball really badly.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, wait a minute, that makes for a great comparison.
Boom. Micaiah. Just short of her first level. So can I just point out though, Micaiah is a light mage with dark affinity.
That is strange.
I don't think I've seen that before.
I don't remember. I guess that's. I mean, I don't think infinities in like the previous game or in GBA ever made perfect sense either.
No.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Lucius had dark affinity too.
I'm gonna look that up after the stream, damn.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Skill, speed, luck, and res.
Because I am your wiki man today.
Yes. Okay. Edward.
I swear to God, like, let's see, does Reese have it?
Who do you brats think you are, the Dawn Brigade? Oh man, Edward's gonna need some healing.
Is it the Dawn Brigade? No?
I don't think they're the Dawn Brigade. There's no way. They're just kids.
The Dawn Brigade would be much better than this.
Yeah. Come on. We didn't even get magic on Micaiah's level. There's no way they're Dawn Brigade status.
Now, Dawn Brigade is like late game POR. Nah, the real Dawn Brigade is like the Grail Mercenaries if they were all tier 2.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Now, tell me you don't have a hand axe. What's that little lock?
What are you talking about?
The boss has like a little lock on his weapon. He has, you know, his iron axe equipped, but then it has a lock on it. Or next to it.
Oh, that means, that basically means you can't steal it.
Okay. Oh no!
Because
how am I ever gonna steal it with my non?
the reason why is there actually is a way to steal, equipped items.
Yeah.
Because have you ever heard of because there's a skill called disarm.
Oh. Who has
But we will talk about that later.
it? Fair enough.
Because I do not want to tell you everything at once, because you will not remember.
Yeah. You give proper thieves a bad name. You like charity? Come closer, I'll show you some charity. These people work hard to feed their families mere scraps. Then you come along and steal what little they've earned. Shut up, kid, I work hard too. You want honest? Once I've sold you, all I've earned an honest penny.
I was about to say, a proper thief, one, gives to the poor, and two, is not a brigand. They're a thief.
Yes.
I believe there's one of those, soon.
Yes. Ah, what just happened?
You got, player united.
Yeah. Fantastic, we won. It's just like you said, Micaiah. They were no match for us. Yoon, come here. Yoon, why the fuck you snitching on us, yo? We out here just trying to save the world and stuff, and you out here telling Leonardo. SMH.
I was about to say, well, I mean, Leonardo, I happen to know someone that goes by the name Leo Steel Legend. So as a result, I sort of look at Leonardo at a new light, and this is ignoring the fact that I enjoy archers, especially in this game.
Bro, I can't wait to start using Leonardo. You did it!
Leonardo's probably okay, but
Thank you so much.
Well, you need to use him, so there's no
Yeah,
point
he's
talking about it.
early game unit. We don't really have a choice.
We don't have a choice for now.
Also, not many playable Dark Affinity characters in the series. That is true. What's poppin', Lasword? How you doing tonight, my guy?
That is true. Dark magic is very hard to come by.
Yeah.
It wasn't even in the previous game.
No. Thank you so much.
It is in this game, however.
I saw that. I saw the weapon rank for it. Thank you so much. We owe you our lives. You there, what are you doing? Stop immediately! Well, 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 look who decided to show up. Begnion soldiers. They certainly took their time, didn't they? We mustn't be caught. Micaiah, Edward, make a break for it. Run! I'm sorry, we have to leave. I know. Thank you again for all you've done. Now go, run. Hey lady, my name's Nico. When I grow up, I want to be just like you guys. Come back sometime. Okay, so I think Nico's gonna be our next recruit.
I'm gonna be honest here, if this game had a time skip, we would actually be able to use him.
I believe it, 100%.
He'd be the next Rolf.
Yes. Hold it, stop right there. Who are you bellowing at, soldier? General Jared, well, when did you arrive? Answer my question, maggot. I want to know who you were yelling at and why you did nothing but yell at them. Sorry, sir. We suspect they were from the Dawn Brigade, a band of thieves that targets goods levied from the town. Dark magic is weird in this, sir. Fair enough. People say they give what they've stolen back to the villagers and strut around acting like heroes. They're said to have a witch among them, a girl called the Silver-Haired Maiden. They say she can heal wounds instantly by laying her hands on any injury. Townspeople treat her like a savior. And what have you been doing about this band of fools? Sir, a few days ago we stormed their hideout. We found a girl much like the Silver-Haired Maiden. We ran the dogs from their den, but they were cunning and cautious, and we lost them. I see. I'm beginning to understand. How do you mean, sir? I'm beginning to understand exactly how incompetent you all are.
Oh my god.
We got Petrine Part 2.
I was about to say, well, I guess he is kind of similar to Petrine in a way, now I think about it.
I mean, he just killed one of his own homies, bro. That's all that matters. He's really on our side.
That's actually the difference. I don't remember Patrine ever executing her own men. I think
She
she
always
did
threatened to.
I think, yeah. Although there was that weren't, because the thing is, the early game defense chapter where you at the Grail Mercenary Camp. I know if the what do you call it? The general lives, then he comes back and he kind of like gets thrown away in shame, but he doesn't get executed or anything.
Okay. Make the villagers talk. I want to know who these bandits are and where they're hiding. Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Also, can we talk about the fact that so this is 3 years after Path of Radiance, and we kind of caused this because we conquered Daen, and then
didn't do anything with it. Just gave it to
Zelgius's Benyon army essentially took over here. Now it's ruled by one Benyon senator and General Jared.
Okay. I don't care who they are. The more kick they have in them, the more fun for us, don't you think, sir? Precisely. Overseeing this dusty old town is wearing thin. A little fresh game is just what I need. Alright. Boom.
Alright, I still gotta find out that still gotta figure out their affinities.
Serious. It's in some games.
The year
Dark magic is
648,
weird in this
early
series.
summer,
It's in some games, but not in
the
others.
northeastern nation of Daen lost a bloody war with neighboring
And in this
Crimea
game,
a few years ago.
only one.
Crimea,
I mean, this game has a rather
vindicated its right to
large
rule
cast of characters,
Daen
and there's only
and
one
passed
person.
sovereignty of its
Actually, I think
former
two
enemy,
technically that can
the
use dark magic.
powerful Benyon Empire.
Damn.
There are two playable units, and believe it or not, we can't get
To
them
the whims of the
Really?
Empire.
because they're
Damn.
both new game. They're both new game plus actually.
Damn, okay. No dark magic for us.
Benyon's occupation forces have gathered
But I do
all
like how,
Daen of fighting age and put them to
Oh wait,
work
we're still going
in
through
labor
dialogue,
camps.
but
Their work is
I do like how the,
void of purpose, designed to break both body and
the weapon
spirit.
ranks are like fully
The
laid out.
remaining population
Yeah.
faces
You
poverty
can
and
see
starvation.
every weapon type. There are like 15 weapon types
You
in
can
this game.
you can see sword, lance, axe, bow,
Benyon army to
daggers.
form called the
Then there's
Dawn
actually,
fighting for a free
or it's like
Daen.
physical weapons. You
They
have
alone
swords, lance,
stood against
axe, bow,
Benyon's
daggers,
forces.
And then strike.
and
They alone
is it strikes, and then
showed
for
the roots of their nation.
magic you have fire, thunder, wind, dark light,
Among
and
the company
stabs.
is a young girl named Micaiah, who is said to possess mystical powers.
So technically, Radiant Dawn did hidden
Have
weapons
come to
first.
know her as
Yeah.
the Silver
But technically, it was Path of Radiance. But the thing is, Path of Radiance didn't actually have the weapon ranks.
No, they just had skills.
For whom
They had skills that enabled it,
Yes.
which was strange.
Benyon's forces have tried
I think the
time
light
and
rank
again
was
to
like
capture
based
and
off the staff rank.
silence
It's like,
the
why the
Dawn
what?
Brigade.
What?
However, Micaiah's ability to sense
Oh, actually, that's another
danger
thing to note.
has thus
Lagoos in this
far
game
allowed
actually have a
the
weapon
Dawn
rank.
Brigade to evade the Empire's
That is
grasp.
something.
So basically, like this in towns and stuff, the stats of them upgrade once the strike upgrades.
Okay. Chapter 1, Maiden of Miracles.
Ah,
The Dawn Brigade Camp. How should we explain yesterday to So the Nolan? It's like you said, we didn't have a choice. We had to save Nico and the townsfolk. But I admit, getting spotted by those Begnion soldiers was unfortunate. Still, I'd do it all over again. The worst part is they know we're near. They could find this hideout as easily as they found our last one. I just don't get it. This is our country. Why do we have to live in hiding, like prisoners in our own land? Come on, you know why. We lost the war and Crimea won. It's not our country anymore. End of story. Except that Crimea walked away after winning, leaving those heartless Begnian dogs to rule our country for the last 3 years. The occupying soldiers march around like they own the place and doing whatever they want. And no one dares to stop them. To be fair, Crimea didn't have the resources to rule another country. So, and Nolan too, welcome back. I'm glad you made it in one piece. At last, the Dawn Brigade is all present. But you're unusually late. Were you delayed? I think our fame's catching up with us. Begnian patrols are everywhere. It took us a while to avoid them. I've never seen so much Begnian activity in this area before. Is there something we should know? Well, actually, the truth is...
Actually, there is one thing, and that's Soth. What the hell happened to you?
He got...
Became a bad.
He got fucking jacked. He was a fucking kid. Such a shame that I don't use shape-shifting units. That's what did it. You had a run-in with bandits? And Begnion soldiers spotted us as we made our escape. I'm sorry. We only wanted to help. We were careless. We'll worry about that later. More importantly, Micaiah, were you seen healing anyone with sacrifice? I'm afraid so. You can't allow anyone to know what you can do. Healing without any toves or staves is a rare gift. Almost unheard of. If anyone saw you doing it, you'd be given away immediately. And I don't know if I could keep you safe. I know, Soth. I know you know, but you keep doing it. This place isn't safe anymore. We should leave at once. Correct. But it would have been nice to eat just one meal in peace.
So let's see. In the Dawn Brigade, we have Micaiah, the Maiden of Miracles. We got Godward. We got Leonardo DiCaprio. We have Chuck Nolan. And then we have Soth, that I don't have a funny name for, but he's OP.
But he's OP. This way is no good either. Begnion soldiers have every alleyway blocked. A kitten can sneak past them. Looks like this really is the least guarded path. Even so, it's swarming with soldiers. There are more coming up behind us. We'll be trapped if we don't move quickly. We can't wait for Soth.
So you know what that means?
Escape chapter. The stairs by the church lead to the marketplace. We can break through there. I'll go first and secure the way. Micaiah and Leonardo, cover my back. Remember to keep your distance from the enemy. Team up and bring them down one by one. We'll be careful. Leave it to us. Edward, you bring up the rear. Your skills have improved, but you're still new to fighting. Don't rush the enemy. Just focus on surviving their attacks. Got it? Yeah, I got it.
That means you send Nolan on the left checkpoint, Edward on the right checkpoint, somebody to back them up, or one of the range units to back them up, and then another to go and get that house on the left.
Ah, yes, we can visit that.
Yeah, there's that, and there's also another thing you can visit on the church tower.
Noted. So we're gonna have Leonardo visit this. I question why no one said anything after Path of Radiance. I mean, talking to a non-corrupt member of the Senate about matters after the war. I think Crimea just decided they didn't want to be involved in Dane, honestly.
No, it's because they didn't have a damn military for that.
They barely had a military for one country, let alone two. I don't know. You there, you must be... you needn't say the word. I see the goodwill in your eyes. Take this and go quickly. You've done so much for Dane's porn, it's time we did something in return. Got a vulnerary.
A vulnerary, which, the best vulneraries of all time.
Yes.
To the point where you almost don't need healers.
Yeah. 20 HP? That's...
Well, okay, to be fair, physics are still good, obviously, but, who needs normal healing?
Yeah. Captain, I saw ya. Just as you said, a group that appears to be the Dawn Brigade is storming the alley. How generous of them. Oh, what, the mountain advertised my exploits to our commanders back home. Edward. Getting kills for other people. I don't know about this. No one's looking kind of low. If it weren't for
I don't even know it.
If it weren't for the fact that he's a fighter, I'd be kind of scared right now.
I can't even see what's going on, but I can only assume that he can take like 6 hits.
He has 22 out of 29 HP.
Yeah, okay, he'll be fine for... Well, he might need to chug once, but he'll be fine. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to talk about Nolan. So Nolan, he's... Well, he is a fighter, of course. He's kind of like an Oswin archetype, actually, because he's like an early game. Because because basically instead of a Jagan, you get a level 9 unit that's bulky.
HP, magic, that was a decent level. HP, magic, speed, and res.
On Micaiah?
On Micaiah.
I was about to say, Micaiah is basically magic luck resistance the unit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll even check her growth rate. So let's see. She has.
I've heard her HP cap is extremely low.
It kind of is. I'll actually check. Caps are like because the thing is, caps are like vastly different in every class. Even the HP caps are different.
Damn.
They're all over the place. So let's see. Micaiah's light mage. She has a 30 HP cap.
As a light mage, she has a 30 HP cap. She's not even gonna hit it. Edward's probably gonna die here.
Even if you use an angelic robe, she's probably not going to.
No.
Although she probably could use one. You still have the Draco shield, right?
Yeah.
I'd probably hold on to it.
Ugh.
And let's get if Micaiah gets one-shotted, maybe throw it on her. Otherwise, I would try to save it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Micaiah's growth rates are 40 HP, 15 strength, well, 15 strength doesn't matter that much. Although it does counteract weight, of course. But 40 HP. Although light magic doesn't weigh anything. So let's see. 40 HP, 80 magic, 40 skill, 35 speed, 80 luck, 20 defense, 90 res.
90?
90 res.
Jesus.
She is the only real, like, so she is a glass cannon that unfortunately doesn't have that good speed. Yeah. And that's the real kicker. Although Edward has 60% in strength and speed, which is something.
That's something.
Oh, that's really. I haven't looked at growth rates like solidly, but like. Leo has a 40 strength and a 35 speed, and then Nolan has a 45 strength and 60 speed. So Nolan has a worse strength growth than Edward.
What?
Okay. Nolan is kind of very comparable to Oscar in terms of like how he grows.
Yeah.
The only difference is that Oscar doubles and doesn't kill. But the difference is that Nolan has the sort of thing with Nolan is that he doesn't get as much time to snowball as like Edward. Yeah. So he can usually gets a little strength screwed actually.
Noted.
And he's a fighter.
Magic, Luck, and Res, the movie.
The movie.
Edward dodges and gets a crit. Weapon level up.
Weapon level up. Oh yeah, that's sort of a thing, because it's really... The Radiant Dawn almost has the opposite problem with weapon ranks, where rather than them being hard to achieve, they're like easy to achieve, with the exception of the fact that like promoted units will or like sages will start with an E rank staff, which actually does take some effort to get up. Okay, the mage line does have problems with the weapon ranks, but everything else does not.
Noted.
And a lot of that has to do with the fact that most units have, almost all classes have one weapon type, of course.
Yeah. Those beasts, they do whatever they want in our country. They're even sending our clergy to their awful camps. but I'm helpless. I don't have your strength or courage. This axe. You should take it.
Oh, was it a hand axe?
Hand axe. Which means that Edwards are only a melee unit now. We're
Actually, that reminds me. Yeah, well, for one more map, basically. But do me one quick favor and check the stats of the hand axe.
As soon as it's player phase again, I did not need for you to get that wrath. Edward, please dodge. Okay, you're just.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Yeah, Edward has wrath, so that can sometimes fuck him.
Okay, so Nolan can hold it at base. 70 hit.
9 might 70 hit, which
Not bad.
as much as that sounds terrible, that's pretty good for a hand axe.
Yeah.
Especially most hand axes tend to have like 55 to 60 hit.
Yeah. So it's like I saw that 70 hit and I'm like, yo.
But the main thing to note, I think, is that if I check the lances, a javelin has 5 less hit than it and 2 less might.
Damn.
That's the weird part. So a javelin is worse overall. Just like.
That's a play.
What kind of a play?
So I sacrificed Edward with Micaiah, and she's gonna have exactly 2 HP left.
Oh, from the archer.
If anyone can answer why Dark Mage is male only in 3 houses, Dark Mage is male only in Shadow Dragon as well.
I think the reason why this is my assumption is that dark magic in 3 houses is mixed with like completely, and it's really just character dependent on who has dark and who has anima. For example, Lysithia has a lineup of just dark magic, but of course she's still like a mage. But like Hubert, who also has a dark magic, does have access to like the dark bishop, so it's really strange, and I don't know. I hate 3 houses classes, honestly.
Niall.
But what's something I forgot to talk about? Oh yeah, bronze weapons don't crit.
Yeah, that I did notice.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that these enemies do have a crit chance normally, and I think they probably wanted to make sure that wasn't a thing.
Yeah. Especially
because especially for the first 4 maps, because the first 4 maps nobody can die.
Yeah.
You get a game over for all of them, any of them dying.
Speaking of, I did something stupid with Micaiah, but that dude did more damage than he should have. Unless I did my math wrong.
I think I see what you did wrong. Now.
Yeah.
Did that fighter reach or something?
The fighter reached her.
Yep, he did. And oh, there's a particular way I like to play this personally. But I kind of. actually always forgo the vulnerary almost. It's not really because you're gonna use a bunch of herbs in the first maps.
Yeah.
I think you even get 1 or 2 next map.
Noted.
So you could forgo it, kind of. But I don't know. Just don't get anybody killed this time.
Yeah, that's. Hopefully, I can do that.
You have 10 turns. You can actually do a
Speed,
lot.
luck, defense, and res on Micaiah.
Defense and red. Ooh, that's nice.
Defense.
10 turns. You can get through it in 10 turns. Just do keep in mind that some reinforcements come from the south after. I want to say 6 turns.
All right.
So you can turtle for a turn or 2 and a forward or 2. Speed, luck, defense, and red. Ooh,
That's a good level.
that is that'll work.
Critical with Edward, because Edward's gonna crit everything in this game. Weapon level up, because he's back up to D once again. No, that's C, not D.
I don't know. This game doesn't really have a problem, like a thing with critting, honestly.
I don't think we're gonna have any problems in this game in general, bro. Alright, so Leonardo's gonna come right here next to Nolan.
Or, like, what I mean is this game is not a crit fest, honestly.
Oh, noted.
As a matter of fact, I think killing weapons are not even that good, but... I don't know. That'll be something to talk about soon. First, you gotta get through this map first.
Think I got the recipe, bro. Okay.
What kind of recipe?
Nolan is gonna one-hit this soldier. That's a kill for him. Edward comes up here, pops an herb.
To take the enemies on the left, I'm gonna guess.
To take the
So that
enemies
you can-
above. And then I'm gonna have Leonardo attack the archer. Wait. Leonardo does 9 damage. Micaiah does 9.
Oh, I'm gonna give you one warning. The boss doesn't have a ranged weapon, and he will not move until you hit him or engaged boss flag.
All right.
As a warning, because people have died because he started to move when he seemed just to not move.
Yeah. 8 damage. Oh, please tell me Edward can
Plus
dodge.
8 plus 9. That's not. Ooh.
Okay.
I would say that like. Oh, random crit. Okay, that's gonna be. Trying to work on a delay here.
Oh,
Kyle goes.
we're giving every kill for the rest of the game to Micaiah, yo. Killer weapons aren't even that good. Why do you hurt me this way?
I'm sorry, but it's very true for this game's case. Although, regarding the Micaiah XP, something very, this game has the same thing, where for both tiers you can go to level 21 so we're without a seal.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Micaiah has story locked promotions, whereas everybody else doesn't.
Okay.
And her first one is at the end of this part.
So we have to have her HP, skill, and
So
speed.
there's that, for 2 reasons, I would actually hold back on her a little bit.
Alright.
Even though it would seem like you would want to make sure she's at 21st, but
Well, she's gonna promote regardless of... I'm assuming she's promoting regardless of level.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's like it's the same as Ike and POR. The only difference is that Ike and POR is going to get to 20,
Yeah. There's no way around it. In
unless
Path of
you're
Radiance.
speedrunning any or something. But even then, oh wait, no, speedrun I think uses like Wrath Resolve Nasir. I think. I don't remember actually. I don't remember. How does a speedrun defeat Astra? I don't know.
What? This can't be. I'm in my prime. Not so easily.
Well, you're not in your prime if you sit there and get hit 3 times.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that's the problem with most bosses. Their dialogue suggests suggests something completely different to what they
To their actions during the rest of the chapter.
It's like their story presence makes them seem like they're like doing something up in the front and then die, when in reality they're actually sitting in the back waiting for everybody to die and then they die
Yeah.
by not moving.
Everybody, this way.
Oh, you did remember to escape up behind last. Okay, but luckily this is not Thracia, where if you leave anybody behind, you will lose them.
Oh boy, Radiant's Dawn. Hey Attila, have you played Plants vs. Zombies? I have not played Plants vs. Zombies yet, actually. They're running to the center of town, after them.
This is one of my favorite cutscenes.
Good work, I see the market. If we can blend into the crowd, they'll lose us and we'll be free and clear. Alright, everybody throw your weapons. Hey, lady. Nico. They're after you again, aren't they? Are you and your friends alright? Moldy onions, where'd they go? Leave the soldiers to us. Go on now, get yourselves to safety. Quickly, don't dawdle. You must escape. You're our only hope. Thank you so much. You know, I don't think it's the ones... Wait, there they go, catch them. What are you stopping for?
Oh yeah, so this is like my favorite piece of dialogue.
Well, you won't get past us. We stand by the Dawn Brigade. That's right, goddess protect the Dawn Brigade. Wait, something terrible is about to happen. What is it? No, we have to go back.
You know exactly what's gonna happen.
What? You're letting this rabble stop you? Ready your bows. Nobody defies the will of Begnion. Okay, I'm out. Not Nico! Yo, it is
No,
Slight. What's
Nico!
poppin', Slight? This is why story promotions bother me. It gives me the urge to get the character maxed out as fast as possible. No, how could you shoot a child? You vicious savages.
No, he was gonna be Rolf's apprentice.
He was gonna be the new Ryan. Come on. Someone help him.
Ryan from New Mystery.
Yeah. He's the kid archer. Someone help him quickly. Please, this child is dying. Pay heed.
I was about to say, aren't you his mother or something?
Yeah? Pay heed. This is what happens when you meddle in Begnion affairs of state. Remember it well. I didn't realize that the Begnion Empire's affairs of state included murdering children in the street. Don't point your fingers at us, we're just doing our job. If you're upset, blame it on the Dawn Brigade. They made this happen. It's the girl we're looking for. Call for reinforcements. Surround and arrest every last one of them. What's happening? What does she think she's doing? Hey you, step away from the child!
Ready your arrows and shoot her. She can only take 2 arrows. Actually, 1 normally.
Yeah.
Because she only has like 16 bulk.
She can't even take 1 now. She just sacrificed to heal that kid. It's a miracle. We've seen a miracle today. That was sacrifice. That girl.
That's not a miracle. That's called Micaiah has the magical ability to use a staff without a staff.
That girl, she must be the silver-haired maiden. Only she possesses sacrifice.
I like how they word it that way.
Stop right there. After them. We can't let them get away. We still stand by the Dawn Brigade. What's wrong with you people? Did you hear me? Clear a path or you'll end up like that kid. You sniveling idiots. Why are you just standing there? Give chase now. Yes, sir. We would like to, sir, but the townspeople are blocking our way. Oh, I see. The townspeople are blocking your way. You dullards. I'm good. I can't concentrate since my sister's playing stupid K-pop songs. Oh. Clean out those dirty ears and listen to me. You are soldiers and I am your commander. You will follow my orders promptly and without hesitation. Understand, you useless vermin? Now move. Unbelievable. If it's not one thing after the other, why am I always stuck leading the buffoons?
I love Jared.
Jared seems like...
You know what he reminds me of? You know, Brigitte.
Yo, it's Minas Tirith.
Minas Tirith? What?
Minas Tirith, the kingdom from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. Oh, are you referring to the fact that the soldiers have Gondor-looking armor?
No, I'm referring to the fact that this castle looks like Minas Tirith. Not
Oh,
like...
that's. Oh, right. That's like Navassa from a different angle.
Not gonna lie, I feel like Path of Radiance is greater than Radiant Dawn. I still don't know, honestly, Purple. We're gonna figure that out as we go.
I was about to. I happen to disagree, but Attila's only played 2 chapters, so we will see.
Yeah,
He will be the tiebreaker.
Yes. Are you awake now? Thank goodness.
Totally complete this game.
Do you see? This is why I told you not to use sacrifice. We sure showed them in Navassa, huh? I guess we can't go back there. Not for a while, anyway. I'm so fond of Navassa. It's where we all met. Feels like my only real home. We will return. Someday.
Navassa is the capital, and you are the freedom fighters of Dan. Navassa is the capital. I think you will be there again. Also, you know what? Jared reminds me of Brigitte from Sacred Stones, who was the Armor Knight general or Armor Knight boss from Chapter 1.
Yeah.
Where he strokes a lot of luck. Seems to be very competent, even though he's not like a promoted unit or anything. But he has like an incompetent amount of buffoons.
Yeah. That's true.
Especially if they're not able to defeat
the Princess of Reneus.
Like the princess who's not that good at fighting and 1 paladin.
Yeah. Brigitte, more like baguette. Han. We will, Micaiah. I know you, and you have a way of getting what you want. Because you're always there to help me get it, Soth. That's a lie. 3 years ago, Soth was nowhere to be found. You want to know why?
Yeah, we'll talk about that at some point.
Like...
Or I could tell you now, but why would I do that?
Because it'd spoil the story for me and ruin the enjoyment.
They wouldn't really, but I also don't remember like when they talk about it. So I'm just gonna not.
Just a quick half mark and we'll be in Kiska. I'd like to stock up there, but Bagnion will be on the lookout for us. Let's steer clear of towns for now. Unless we want more trouble. Fun fact, I once made this FE8 PME where Volter got recolored into Virion, and his laughs were all written to Han Han Han.
Okay, that sounds like something.
That sounds like an adventure. I don't know if it's a good adventure or a bad adventure, but it's an adventure.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got an idea here.
Yeah.
What if Volter and Virion are somehow related?
Volter and Virion are just long lost cousins.
I don't know.
Like very long.
So I have one. So actually, you gotta get through it.
I mean, granted, that paladin is able to solo sacred stones. That's true. Don't tell me. This means another night sleeping on the cold ground with nothing but bugs to keep us warm. Oh, Edward, it's not that bad. The forest is so beautiful and serene. I'd almost rather be out here, right, Yoon? Excuse me, are you people heading to town by a chance? Our abbot is ill. He needs medicine, but Begnion soldiers are hoarding our provisions in the manor house. The Dawn Brigade at your service. I'm sure we can help you and your abbot.
And your rabbit.
Yes.
Your pet rabbit, Lagoose.
Kiska's Manor. So, do you know the layout of the manor? I was here years ago. As I remember, there's a large armory tucked deep inside the building. And if I understand correctly, Begnion soldiers guard the valuables they've stolen, from rare objects to necessary supplies in that armory. Then the medicine will be there too. Are you sure you don't mind? Of course not. Danger is a part of our work. Leave everything to us. Your abbot will have his medicine. Oh, thank you so much. Good luck.
I was about to say good luck. I might. She is a priest, as frail as Micaiah, with two problems.
No weapons. No skills to keep her alive.
I actually don't. Maybe she does have miracle. I don't know.
Oh no, she has no skills. She has
okay.
shove.
So the thing with Laura is the thing with she kind of has the same problem as any cleric. The only thing is, so her basic problem is not only is she as frail as Micaiah, which is its own problem.
Yeah.
And the fact that stabs are, like, for example, a vulnerary is better than her right now.
Yeah.
Because she can only heal for 18. But the main problem is actually the fact that leveling her up is a bit of a chore.
Staff experience is bad in this game?
I think it's actually kind of normal. But the thing is that you don't have as much time to, like, get her up.
That makes sense, because you have... I looked into this game, there are 4 different parts.
There's 4 parts of this game, and there's basically... Early day, but the thing is that you kind of want to have everybody promoted, or like at the end of this part.
Yeah.
And unless you're gonna early promote her,
it's not gonna happen.
Not many people actually train her to promotion.
Okay.
And I've only done it once or twice. I think I've only done it twice actually.
Noted. But so really quickly, I'm gonna go run and grab some water.
25 runs in this game. Oh, we get to talk about my favorite mechanic. Yes. There he is.
I'm back.
There he is. So I finally get to talk about the best mechanic.
What gay?
So this is the first. So this being the first. So this being in the game to a new terrain.
You can actually go up and down stairs because... Or
Okay,
up and
well,
down gaps.
This is Serenian Dawn has the ledge, and the way it works, it's sort of like a cliff that is very expensive to get up.
Yeah.
It also has a high ground mechanic attached to it. So if you're on the high ground, you get or the person shooting down, or the person using a two-range weapon or using a ranged weapon has a attacking upwards up the ledge has a negative 50% hit.
Okay.
So as a result, it's a very the other thing is that ledges tend to be anywhere from 1 to 3 spaces wide, so you can usually block up ledges and just kind of like have an entire defensive plane. This is obviously
One of the few
a map where you
scenarios.
scale upwards, kind of melee downwards on, and I like to use Leo for that.
Alright.
But I feel like archers can shine in this game. They kind of like fight up ledges sometimes, but just like last map, there will be some reinforcements from the bottom. You could.
Hold up, we're back to cutting in and out in the call. Let's see.
Was the call screwing up this whole time?
It was going back in and out.
Still?
Yo, can you hear me?
Okay, let's disconnect real quick.
Boom. Weren't ledges also in SOV? I don't think they were.
I can hear you, and can you hear me?
I can hear you. So, have you played Echoes yet? Yo, can you hear me? Up, I'm on. Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, can you hear me?
Okay. Okay. When did I cut out? Because I went in an entire rant.
Like halfway through talking about how archers excel. Because you were talking about the plus 50, minus 50 hit. And then
Minus 50 plus 50, right. So there are reinforcements. Guys, as this is the third of 4 chapters where that's a thing, and you also probably I definitely wouldn't turtle at. Out because you still.
Okay.
I would probably do like Nolan Micaiah right, Edward Leo up.
Yeah, that's how I was going about it. And Edward's leveling. HP, strength, skill, and luck.
Want to get.
Intruders, you say? What, with a full battalion stationed here? The gall and the intrigue. Now, listen up, my men. Catch 'em midstream and fillet 'em like fish. That takes care of the locks. Now I just have to figure out how to get everybody safely up here.
So
What,
mate? Getting south this.
South is just running around while we fight for our lives.
Let's say, South, could you fight first, take care of locks later, please?
Come on, dude, you were level 20, you had cap strength.
Yep.
Magic, luck, defense, and res on Micaiah. Not bad. And Leonardo's got this spot locked down.
Locked down. Was it turn 2? No, it's not. No, it's turn 3. Gotta be turn 3.
That's gonna be a restart, because I just lost Leonardo.
I think, basically, you deal with fighters dead. Because, I'll give you, South needs to come out.
What turn does he come out?
3 or 4.
Alright.
I'm not too sure. I think it's 3. So let's see, if you are on the ledge, then that means probably turn 3, yeah.
Level for Leonardo. HP skill, luck, and res. God damn it, this man Leonardo stole Micaiah's good level. Calling it, she's not gonna get defense this time.
Typically something res.
HP skill and res on Edward.
Why does that?
Skill, speed, luck, defense, and res this time. She still got that defense level. I'm not mad.
He's being Soren.
Hey you, how did you get in here? We are the Dawn Brigade. We go where we please. We're here to reclaim what you've stolen from the people of Dane.
Good old Sith. Okay. So, couple things I need.
Couple things to note about him.
Yes, any sport with Micaiah right off the bat.
That's good.
And I don't remember what it gives exactly. Because you supports in this game because you actually have to be adjacent in order for them. They don't build by chapter deployment anymore, which is kind of unfortunate.
Oh damn. Yikes. So the good news is Laura can constantly heal Micaiah back up to full HP now.
Am I cutting out a lot for you?
A bit. I don't know. My internet's going up. He's still cutting off. Okay, stream cached on me FSR. My bad. I hope we're alive, cause OBS is saying I'm not having any issues. Magic on a fighter. Rip. Yeah, I got that 1 point of magic.
I think I do have. I think I might.
Critical from Edward. And Soth gets a crit.
So. I'm gonna make sure that this is not actually just. No, couldn't be. Alright, I'll just attempt anyway. So the other thing to mention about Soth is so
I heard so
they're a
he's,
bit
and then he cut
interesting
off.
in the normal. So basically, the way transfer bonuses work is that if you have a unit, they will get +2 to their Radiant Dawn bases, essentially.
Yeah.
However, Soth is in that when you get Soth to level 20, his bases will actually directly transfer over. This means he will end up worse. However, I rigged it so he wouldn't. So as a result, our Soth, if you check the bases,
He has 20 in everything except defense, res, and magic.
so let's see, he has 3 extra HP, 2 extra strength. He can only get 2 extra strength, unfortunately. It's usually he ends up worse. I think he has a good bit more luck. 6 more defense and 4 more res.
Okay.
So he's got 2 more strength and is a lot bulkier.
Yeah.
He is your Jigen for this, and he actually kind of does function like a Jigen, because the thing is he's a rogue and he uses knives, and knives aren't necessarily that great. So by the time the enemies catch up, he actually
Starts falling behind.
So when the enemies catch up, he will have his damage output. Not only is it like barely good, drop off a fair bit of.
Yeah, because knives are 2 might, 4 might on knives. Our B rank knife has 4 might.
Knives and the melee ones, or the normal weapons, are called daggers. Knives are the one
Knives can be thrown.
like bronze, steel, silver knives, and they're 1 to 2, 1 to.
Sir, there are burglars on the loose. Several young men and women have broken into the manor house. Did you say women? What color is their hair? There are 2 girls. One has bizarre silver-colored hair, and the other, the silver-haired maiden. Very well. I want all soldiers on hand. Capture the girl. Alive. Do what you will with the others, but bring me that girl. Understand? Sir, yes, sir.
He's like right in front of you in this chapter, yet he doesn't.
He doesn't do anything.
A pretty strong promoted unit. Okay, he's actually not that strong, but for all intents and purposes, he is really strong, and he's not coming out and like completely screwing.
The entire army.
Because I mean, like, because it's like the only person who Soth, and even then, Soth is like not.
You just cut out. What'd you say?
What did I say?
You were talking about how Soth, I think, is the
Oh,
only...
right. Is that like Jared is present, but he doesn't come way stronger than everybody, and even so.
And you cut out again. You cut out right after you said Soth again. I think your mic's just cutting out every time you say Soth, bro. You're gonna what? Alright. Donnie, I believe... For Micaiah only. And he's back.
Okay, I'm gonna... Am I fine now?
As of now, I can hear you, yes.
I'm gonna see if using browser Discord is... But, you did hear the Jared point, right?
Yeah. Everybody's... He's stronger than everybody, and yet he's not coming out. He could probably one-round half of our party. Not coming out.
Oh yeah. Okay, so two things to note. We have a wind edge
We have a what?
sword, which means swords have a 1 to 2 range one to 2 range weapons that are common in this game.
Which is good, because...
As there's wind edges, so axes have, of course, hand
hand
tomahawks,
axes, javelins, wind edges.
and lances, or javelins, short spears, and spears. I don't remember actually though. Let me check. Sorry, everything right. But then there's also the Thani Tome, which I would actually recommend getting on Micaiah ASAP, because
Strong might.
it's calves and armor.
That too.
That would... Well, might. You clarify. So she can do triple might against the boss. Have fun.
We're doing stuff.
I also might as well mention another mechanic. And that's, you notice how in the top left, something in the top left of the screen?
There's a little wind symbol where it talks about the terrain.
Yes, the map has an affinity.
Okay. And I'm gonna guess if
indeed has an affinity, and so for the moment, Soth benefits from it. I don't remember the exact. It gives a boost to anybody who has a matching affinity. I'll leave.
Who has...
Even to avoid.
Boom.
Yeah, pretty sure it's 5 void. Sure.
Don't move a finger, thief, or I'll skewer you with my lance and serve you for lunch. Wait, so the Begnions are cannibals,
So
then?
the real question is, Minions are what?
The Begnions are cannibals. Yeah, somebody broke in. Let's fucking serve them for lunch.
No.
I,
Where the question here is, how much damage did Micaiah do?
I don't know yet. I'm still getting her over to the boss, but... Let's see, because these two are... not gonna make it this turn. Really? Okay. Soldiers.
Yes, you can engage them up a little.
Just popping in for a second to say hello. How you doing? Fun fact. What is popping, my dude?
Did you disconnect from Discord for 5 seconds? I'm having a cutting issue.
Alright.
You.
Boom.
Discord does not want this to go remotely smooth.
Discord said, oh, you guys are planning a stream? Yeah, not tonight.
Not. Yeah, you can still roll me. It is as long as thief doesn't get weighed down by the thing they're stealing, they can steal it.
Yeah. So it's just like in Path of Radiance.
Steal a lot of things. Actually, probably almost everything. Actually, I think he does steal everything.
Yeah. With that strength. 2 damage short of the boss, and the boss one hits
Like
her.
all weapons, that is.
And Laura's 1 battle from promotion. What's the Discord issue? We're just having connection issues tonight. He and I are having issues having a good connection, you know? The silver-haired maiden. I've got you. Lucky for you, Jared wants you alive. But there's no escaping now. I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. Oh, how pompous. Try to disappoint me and I'll break both your arms.
It's like the stream's been running fine. Your disc or your perfectly for most of it, I believe. And but our Discord call is basically fucking up in every single way possible.
Yeah, it's just not doing it. With this many, we can't hold them back. Call for reinforcements. Level up for Micaiah.
Call for reinforcements. Oh, like Jared, you know?
Yeah. The one who... The one guy in this game who could probably hurt us.
One guy in the queue. Snow put. The one guy in position to stop you snowballing.
Yes. I want to point out, Leonardo got hit by a 16% that was? It was fine earlier, which is strange. It's been up and down. Really.
Oh! So the hit. So did the hit rate increase?
Yeah. Sounds like it's Aproid who's having issues.
That's the perfect segue into. So that's the perfect segue to talk about another back in this game. However, it changes turn by turn rather than chapter by chapter.
Okay.
Circumstances you can have equal biorhythm. Sometimes you can both have good. Sometimes you can both have bad. Sometimes the enemy can have good biorhythm and you have bad biorhythm, which will result in Nolan having like a 40 against 100 hits chance, for example.
Ooh.
So, at least in this, which I like.
Yeah. I just task manager it, and 99% of the time it fixes itself. Discord does. I mean, fair enough. So on one hand, I kind of need to finish up this chapter soon. Before I get a... On one hand, we need to...
I think the real experience is probably better than...
Yeah. Let's have Micaiah...
Really, for real experience. These guys need a lot of training, and
yeah. Experience. Skill, speed, luck, defense, and res on Laura's first level. I'm not mad because she actually got defense.
Sure. Defense.
Try and hit Soph. Alright, now we're gonna heal up Nolan. Kind of need to get your weapon rank up, so I'll move you. 37, 84, 42.
Oh yeah, that actually is one thing to note. Weapon ranks aren't a problem, however,
What is?
so I would definitely recommend getting her to a a lot of chip for weapon XP.
Yeah.
Hold back her experience. Same time.
Boom.
No one kills.
I should probably feed him a bit less.
Bases are not going to match a level 10 at bird.
That's true.
What did you say?
I said, yeah, I don't think Nolan's bases are really worth jumping the gun over. Jumping ship over. Let's see, Leonardo gets a kill on this archer. And a level. Skill, luck, and res. Alright, now let's start shoving Laura so we can actually finish this chapter next turn.
Alright. Pushing a window is the key to fixing this, I hope it is.
At last, glory be. The abbot will have his medicine. Wait for me here, I'll return soon. Well done, everybody. Are we all present and accounted for? Wait, Laura's missing. She was just with me. Let's split up and search for her. Micaiah, you come with me. The forest is huge. We can cover more ground if we search individually. But let's rendezvous at the Kunu Swamp in 3 marks' time. Somebody's nearby. You sensed me, didn't you? Where's Laura? And you saw through my ruse. You're as clever as they say, my dear. You even came alone. How brave of you. Was that to give your friends a chance to escape? What a thoughtful little thing you are. Micaiah, don't come any closer. Laura, let her go. She isn't one of us. Now you know I can't do that. She's a valuable hostage, just like you. No, you can fly away. Ah, dreaded bird. Yes, get that mangy flying bag of bones out of here before I squash you like a fly. How annoying. Enough of this. Back to the castle. As long as we have these two, the others don't matter. Sir, all hands, withdraw. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think this is probably the stupid part.
Boom. So actually, I think we're going to go ahead and end off the stream. He's already out. My gosh. Alright, but as I was saying, I think that's going to be a good place to end off the stream. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If so, leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe for more. As always, we'll see you guys later.